season has just begun, but an old image is being repeated in the past two matches against Manchester City and Fulham. That image is of Marcus Rashford's missed sitters, with the goal wide open in front of him. Despite his determination to improve his form and working with former striker Ruud van Nistelrooy as an assistant, it seems Rashford's disease has become a chronic and difficult-to-cure issue. Drastic measures have been suggested, such as putting him on the transfer market and making him a backup if he fails to meet requirements. They may not be effective. Recently, Sir Jim Ratcliffe has personally intervened, issuing an ultimatum to the 1997-born striker. He continues to perform poorly, he will be sidelined until the end of the season and then forced to leave. In the 36th minute of the FA Community Shield match, after a series of lovely build-up play, Casemiro played the ball to Rashford, who had a clear shot in front of the goal. But where many other strikers would have buried it past Ederson, Rashford managed to send the ball way wide, posing no danger to Manchester City. In the 75th minute, Rashford was presented with another opportunity when Alejandro Garnacho put him through one-on-one with the Brazilian goalkeeper. This time, Rashford improved, hitting the post, but the goal still did not come. These two incidents exemplify the chronic disease the 1997-born striker is battling. Despite heavy criticism after his poor display in the Super Cup match, manager Erik ten Hag has continued to defend his protégé and keep faith in the 26-year-old for the new season. However, Marcus Rashford himself must make a tremendous effort if he wants to regain the trust for a starting spot and play a crucial role for the Red Devil. I don't feel that Rashford lacks confidence, as he has often chosen good positions. I'm very happy about that. The important thing is for Rashford to keep progressing and make good runs to take advantage of the spaces. The goals will come. Rashford has the experience to deal with this. Once he scores one goal, the others will follow. We've all seen Rashford perform outstandingly in our preseason tour. He has regained his best form, and we have high expectations for his journey in the new season. There has been a lot of talk about his future, but he has been training hard and is fully committed. Rashford has big ambitions and is determined to improve his image to shed the negatives from the past. In the match against Fulham in the Premier League opener, Rashford continued to start. Jadon Sancho out due to health issues, and Garnacho on the bench. He didn't miss a sitter like the previous week, but also didn't leave a clear imprint, even being criticized for being afraid to shoot when he had the chance to finish a move with Casemiro towards the end of the match. That was a situation where Rashford could have easily scored himself when facing the goalkeeper. But he opted to pass, with the resulting outcome being farcical, not making him a villain like the previous match against City, but also failing to leave any meaningful mark at the Theatre of Dreams. While assistant Ruud van Nistelrooy and manager Erik ten Hag have been full of encouragement for the 1997-born striker, what he has shown on the pitch has yet to meet the expectations. Although he did not feature in the team's first home match of the season, Sir Jim Ratcliffe has been closely following the club's activities. The British billionaire has recently sent an ultimatum to Marcus Rashford, demanding the 27-year-old improve his form in the new season. Otherwise, he will have to leave the Theatre of Dreams by the end of the season, regardless of his love for the red shirt. The Ineos chairman is determined to instill a high-standard culture and professionalism at Manchester United. Therefore, each player must strive to develop themselves, or at least maintain their form, without regressing. There are no exceptions, even for local heroes and Manchester natives. In the summer transfer window, there were many rumors about Rashford leaving, but given his recent performances, no club would dare splash the cash on a player who cannot maintain consistency, or is plagued by ups and downs. Put it bluntly, if he continues to underperform, he may even face the prospect of unemployment. Manchester United decides to discard him. In Erik ten Hag's first year, leading the Red Devils, the manager and his coaching staff had transformed the Carrington graduate into a true predator who could score from various positions and situations. There was even a time when Rashford's peak form was considered better than Kylian Mbappe's. But the chronic issue of inconsistency has resurfaced, And this time it's even more severe, as Rashford is not dealing with any serious injuries like in the past. Ultimately, the patience of Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his associates has reached its limit, leading them to issue the ultimatum to the club's new icon. Recently, Ineos has undertaken major restructuring at Manchester United, from infrastructure to the playing squad. The chemical tycoon has shown no mercy, willing to let go of long-serving employees or even past successful figures if they no longer meet the club's needs. The purge is ongoing, and Rashford could depart at any moment. He continues to deliver poor performances. One should look at how Harry Maguire, Rashford's compatriot, has strived to overcome the pressure and regain his peak form. Meanwhile, despite the arrival of talented players like Mathys de Ligt and Lenny Yoro, the former Leicester City star is undaunted in competing with them. Rashford has been vocal about his love for the red shirt and his determination to return to form, while also lamenting the pressure he faces. But what the fans need to see is his performances on the pitch, which have been lacking. There will be no leniency for the number 10 if he continues to underperform when given the chance. While the Carrington graduate has shown some positive signs in terms of attitude and pressing, his primary duty as a striker is to score goals and fully capitalize on opportunities to help Manchester United secure 3 points, as results are ultimately the most crucial factor for any team. The time when the fans had the highest expectations for the Manchester native has turned into a major disappointment. Rashford's form has plummeted terribly. He seems to have no impact whatsoever, whether on the flanks or as a centre forward. His presence on the pitch is only marked by a weak and lifeless display. Numerous criticisms and negative comments have been directed at Rashford, and once again, he has fallen into the same poor mental state as he did in the summer of 2021. Additionally, he has always wanted to be treated as a top-level superstar, demanding attention and pampering, but without producing the performances to back it up. This summer, the English striker became the first Manchester United player to work with the new sports director, Dan Ashworth, regarding his current contract and the club's expectations for the 1997-born star. The astronomically high wages he is currently receiving are truly undeserved given his displays over the past year, but the contract has already been signed and cannot be reduced, except for a 25% deduction due to the club's failure to qualify for the UEFA Champions League. The Manchester native, once a source of pride for the Carrington Academy and the #1 star at the Theatre of Dreams, has now become a disappointment on the pitch and is embroiled in numerous off-field controversies. All of this has led the fans to lose faith in the striker. The ultimatum has been delivered by the club's leadership, and this could be the end of the road for Marcus Rashford at Old Trafford. He has no room for retreat or sympathy. He must strive to improve himself and prove worthy of the expectations placed upon him. Hopefully, Sir Jim Ratcliffe's warning will awaken the 27-year-old to deliver better performances in the time ahead. Otherwise, coveted number 10 shirt may find a new owner.
Thank you for tuning into VR 360. We hope you enjoyed our latest updates and insights on all things Manchester United. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest news, match analysis, and exclusive content. Join our community of passionate Red Devils fans and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support helps us bring you the best coverage of our beloved team. Until next time, stay united and keep the red flag flying high.